So do you know the difference between a relational or a transactional customer? Or perhaps even more importantly, a relational or transactional employee? Let me explain. You see, transactional customers, transactional employees, well, to be honest, they're kind of a pain in the backside. They only see their interaction with you and your product or service or company as a transaction. So they will be overly focused on the logic, the price, the detail, and all of the kind of logical elements of interaction. And they have absolutely zero loyalty or engagement or commitment to your company, product, or service. That's why if they're a customer, they will always be looking for something cheaper. And the second it comes along, they'll go. And if they're an employee, they'll be looking for a better job opportunity. They'll have kind of half of them outside of the door already, waiting for that better job offer, waiting for that slightly higher salary. So you're going to lose them. Now, relational customers and employees are completely different, because what you've done with them is your product or company or service has engaged with their emotional brain. So you share beliefs, maybe values, and they have some kind of emotional investment or buy-in into what you offer as a product, service, or if they're an employee, a place to work as well. And they stay, and they're loyal, and they're not constantly on the lookout for a better job opportunity, a better product, or better price, because they have a sense of loyalty and pride and commitment to what you offer, your company, product, or service. So the $1,000,000 question: how do you create relational or employees or customers? Well, bottom line is, you've got to come from a heartfelt place. You've got to know yourself as a company, what your values are, what your core beliefs are. And you've got to genuinely care, not pretending to care because they're going to do a job for you, or pretending to care because you're going to make money from them. You've got to genuinely care about your customers and employees. You genuinely want to see the pleasure that your customers experience from your product or service, not just once, but 20 years from now. And the same with employees. It starts right at the core of how much do you really care about your employees? How much do you really care about taking care of them, supporting them, understanding them? And they're not just a disposable asset that as soon as they're not functioning on the highest level, you replace them with someone else. And they'll know that, they'll feel that, they'll sense that. If you'd like to know more about this, this is something I myself am very passionate about, and myself and my team have been helping companies throughout the last 2 decades and more transit from transactional customers into more relational customers and also employees. And the benefits are enormous. Higher customer retention, higher staff retention, lower turnover rates, increased engagement, motivation, energy, higher referrals, because both employees and customers are more than happy and proud to share what a great experience they've had with your product or service. So others will be attracted through that referral. So I'm off to keep nourishing relational consultants and employees and customers, and make sure they're taken care of from a heartfelt, ethical, values-based place.